Hey guys, my name is Vinay. Welcome to Project Vinay. Today is 2nd Feb 2026, and yeah, uh, I bought a book, The Almanac of Nawal Ravikant. So I'm going to start reading this to improve my communication skill, to improve my English, and to improve my vocabulary. So yeah, today, so let me start. Important notes of this book. Disclaimer. First let me give a 15 minutes timer. So it's my first time I'm reading any book. So let's see how it goes. I thought of reading 15 minutes daily or else like a chapter. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I will figure out. So I'm starting a timer. Uh, important important notes on this book. Disclaimer. I built the Naval Man. I built the Nawal Malik entity out of the transcript, tweets, and talks Nawal had said. Every attempt is made to present Nawal in his own words. However, there are a, a few important points. The transcripts has been edited for clarity and brevity multiple times. Not all sources are permanent. Some excerpts are from other writers, quotes Nawal. I can't be 100% certain of every source authenticity, uh, concepts and interpretation change over time, medium and medium and content. Please verify places with permanent source before uh, citing Nawal from his text. Please interpret generously. By definition, everything in this book is taken out of context. Interpretation will change over time. Read and interpret generously. Understand the original intent may be different than your interpretation in a different time, medium, format, and context. In the process of creating this book, I may have mistaken, recontextualized, misinterpreted, and misunderstood things. As a context passed, thought, time, space, and medium, so some phases may have shifted into fights. Every effort has been made to maintain the original intent, but errors are very positive. Interviews have been transcribed, edited, rearranged, and re-edited for readability. I I did my best to keep Nawal's ideas in his own words. The brilliant in this book is Nawal's any mistakes or mine. Tweets and tweet storm. The tweet are formed some like put quotes but are unique content. I use them to summarize or punctuate in the idea for the main prose. This format shows I quoted a tweet. Okay, he mentioned a format like this, so it's going to be a tweet. Tweet storms or connected tweets formatted like this. So these are the two tweet storms. This is the first tweet in the tweet storm. This is the second tweet storm or longer series of the tweet also threaded together, simplifying to be a block. Hmm, the bold question: many acceptance are for few interviews, but fantastically creators like Sven Prasist, Sarha, I have to Google it. Saha Lancy, Joe Rogan, and Tim Fi Fison. I have 1 second. So yeah, there are few words which I can't spell or which I can't read. So I am using Google Translate in a different laptop. If you guys can focus, leave it like yeah. So I will try to read from this. Shane Parrish. Saint Paris. Okay. Saint Paris. So, Sorry for the interpretation. Sarah Lacy.
Shara Lacey.
Sarah Lacy. Okay. Spain pass Sarah Lacy Joe Rogan team. E.
Fairies. Farius.
Okay. So let me start from that. Okay. Yeah. I will start the timer again. Saint Paris, Sarah Lacy, Joe Rogan, and Tim Ferriss. The questions are bolden for simplicity and continuity. I do not distinguish various interviews for each other. Non-narrative. This is a choice your own advantage adventure book. Jump to anything to interest you and skip anything that doesn't. Look it up. If you find a word or a concept you are not familiar with, look it up or read or to find more context, some inference idea or expand upon later in the book. Uh, citation like one indicates that end of the except I have done my best to maintain context for a smooth reading. Sourcing or sources or in the appendix for reference. Some sources appear many time and do not appear in the order. So when I came to the forwarded chapter. So yeah, by Tim Ferriss. Dear readers, I feel strange for me to write these words as I commit many years going to be never writing forward. I'm making a extra. I'm making a rare exception in this case for three reasons. First, a free version of this book is being offered to the world in the digital Kindle ebook format, which is with no string attached. Second, I know Nawal from more than a decade and have long wanted something to complete this book. Third, I increase this increasing that likelihood of Nawal next child being named Tim. I will settle for Timbo if he phrase. Nawal is one of the smartest people I have never met, and he also one of the most courageous, not in the run into the fire without thinking twice, since but in the think twice and then tell everybody they forcing on wrong fire. Since he is rarely part of any conscious and the uniqueness of his lifestyle, family dynamics, and startup successes is a reflect of a conscious choice he made to do things different. He can be a but once again I have to search this word. Blunt. Blunt. Okay, yeah, my bad. He can be a blunt as a foot to the face, but they are a part of what I love and respect about him. You never have to guess how he feels about me, someone else, or a situation. This is a huge reflect in the world of double talks and ambiguity. We are sharing a lot of meals, shared a lot of deals, and hoped around the world together. That's all to say. While I consider myself a good person, people watcher, I consider myself an excellent Nawal watcher. He is one of the people I call most of for advice, and I watched him in many habits through many series. Easy time, harder time, recursion, boom, you name it. So he, the CEO or the co-founder of Angel List, so he previously co-founder of Vast.com and M, Ipnos, which went public as part of Shopping.com. So he is an angel investor and he invested in many mega successors including Twitter, Uber, Yamaha, and OpenDNA to name but a few. That's great of course, and it shows Naval is a world-class operator instead of an arm chain philosopher. But I don't take this perspective, maximize and thought seriously because of the business stuff. These are many miserable, successful people out there. Be careful about modeling through as you will get all the bath water with the baby. I take Nawaz seriously because he questions nearly everything, can take from first principle, test things well. Is good at feeling fooled himself, changes his mind regularly, laughs a lot, thinks holistically. One second, I have to search. HOLIST, holistic,
Holistically.
holistically. He'll think more holistically. One second, I have to search meaning of holistically. In a way that is characterized by the belief that the part of something are internally interconnected and expressed only by referring to the whole. Think long term and does not take himself too goddamn serious. The last one is important. This book will give you a good taste of what the cocktail of bullet looks like in Nawal said. Cocktail of bullets. Okay. So many. So pay attention, but do not simply parrot his words. Follow his advice, but only if it holds up and scrutiny and stress testing in your own life. Consider everything, but take nothing as gospel. What is gospel? Gospel. The teaching of
Gospel.
the record of teaching in the first book of okay. Where I left. So pay attention. Naval would want you to challenge him as long as you bring your A game. Naval has changed my life for the better, and if you approach the following pages like a friendly but highly competent sparking partner, uh, he might change yours. Keep your head up and your mind open. Pura Vidha, Pura Vidha, Tim Ferris, Austin, Texas. Okay, so Eric's notes about this book. Let me complete this also. Thoughts his career. Nawal has generously shared his wisdom and millions of people around the world following his advice of building a wealth and living happy. Nawal Ravikant is iconic in Silicon Valley and startup culture around the world. He founded multiple successful company pioneers during the EP in Neos. I have to search. I don't know about this company also. Why I don't know. APINIOMS.
Opinions.
Opinions. During the 2000s.com crash, angel list in 2010. Naval is also an angel investor beating betting early on companies like Uber, Twitter, Postmates, and hundreds more. More than a finance successes, Naval has been shared his own philosophy of his life and happiness, attracting readers and listeners throughout the world. Naval is broadly followed because he is a rare combination of success and happiness. After a lifetime of studying and application of philosophy, economics, and wealth creation, he has been proven that the impact of his principle. Today, Nawal continues to build and invest in companies almost casually in his own artistic way, artistic way, while maintaining a healthily peaceful and balancing life. This book con- control and organizes the piece of wisdom he has said and shows you uh, how to achieve the same of yourself. Nawal's life story is instructive. What is this? INSTRUCTI.
Instructive.
Oh, and now Nawaz's life story is instructive and introspective. Founders, self-taught investor, capitalistic, and engineer certainly has something to teach us all. As a first principle thinkers with no fear of speaking his truth, Nawaz's thoughts are often unique and through provoking his intense in I think it's
Intinte.
intent.
Instinct.
Oh, sorry, instinct. His instinct for seeking through life veneers how changed how I see the world. I will learn an enormous amount from Nawal. Reading, listening, applying his principle of wealth and happiness has given me a calm confidence on my part and taught me to enough enjoy every moment of his joy. Closing studying his career has shown me how great thinking or accomplished things are accomplished through small, uh, present, persistent steps and how long an impact on individual can have. I refer to his work often and recommend it to friends through through conversation uh, inspired me to create this book so people can learn from his perspective where they never knew to Nawal's idea or have followed him in the past 10 years. This book collects the wisdom shared by Nawal's over the past decade in his own words through Twitter, blogs, posts, and the podcast with his book. You can get this benefit of a lifetime in a few hours. I created this book as a public service Twitter podcast, and the interview quickly get buried and lost. No knowledge is valuable. Uh, this deserves a more permanent, accessible format. This is my mission with this book. I hope this act as an introduce to Nawaz idea. I will collected this most powerful and useful idea in this words woven woven mean why have to say WOVEN past
Woven.
wave. What is this now? By interlacing long threads passing in the one direction with other at the right angle to them, making complex story or pattern. An useful idea in his own words, woven them into a readable thread and organized them into a section for easier ref- reference. I often find myself a reviewing section of this book before making an investment or opening to the happiness chapter. If I will feel of creating this book, he has been changed me. I feel more certainly confident and peace through all the aspect of my life. I hope reading it would do the same for you. The almanac is intended intended as a guide to be reader and consulted for a specific topic. If Nawal doesn't answer your email, I hope this book gives you all the next big advice. This book is an introduction to Nawal and device dive deep into his two most explored topic, wealth and happiness. If you want to continue exploring Nawal's and his own idea, I encourage you to check out the next of Nawal section. At the end of this book, I will share the chapter that will were edited out of the final book as well as the other popular resources. Be well, Eric. So there is a time now. Here is Nawal in his own words. I think for today it's enough. We read over, I would say, 19 pages in yeah, almost 19 minutes because we in between we were searching the meaning of the word or like what it sounds like. So we did 1 minute a page according to this, I would say. Yeah. So for today, this is and I would say what I learned from this book, like a summary or whatever I feel about this book. So I don't know who is Nawar Ravikant. It might be embarrassing, but yeah, my friend recommended me this book to start. It's my first book I ever reading. So yeah, there right now after reading this 19 pages of starting this, it feels like it's a hype about Nawal. Uh, like he's a great man. He did something great. Like yeah, he tweeted. He invested his money earlier. So let's see what I'm learning from this book. Right now, it's says like how great is Nawal is. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. So let's see when I'm going to complete. How much time does it take to complete this book? Yeah, what else I should say? Nothing else. Already the video is 23 minutes far long. I would say it's a lengthy video. So right now you can. This is my communication skill and my book reading skills or my English skills. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.